over. So has that going for him, which is
Indeed.
nice. So we welcome you into Sportsnet Central, presented by AT&T Universe. Mindy Bach along with John Henry Smith.
Well, the bottom line, Mindy, is that the Warriors could be on the verge of finding out if they can win a playoff game without Steph Curry. For more, we turn things over to Henry Wooford. It's the Gold Run, presented by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Ready or not, Warriors. Game 4 with the Spurs is Sunday. Our coverage gets rolling at noon Sunday, live from Oracle Arena. And for a complete wrap-up of the action, check out Sportsnet Central after Giants baseball, only on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Momentum would seem to have shifted to the Spurs side of the court. Coming up, hear what the Spurs say they have to do to take Game 4. Well, recapping our top story, the only female CEO in the NFL has resigned. Raiders CEO Amy Trask had been a member of the organization for 25 years. What's it all mean? Paul Gutierrez has more with the Raiders Scoop.
Pop off a glove for the junior Giants and pick up a Kruken Kai bottle topper.
What a bargain.
Exactly.
And what a difference Torres has made.
He came to the Sharks with the reputation, well-earned some say, as an intimidator, an agitator, if you will. But as a Shark, Raffi Torres has been so much more. He's one of the key reasons why the Sharks are in the second round. For more on the Sharks, we hand things over to Brody Brazil. It's the Quest for the Cup, presented by Mountain Mike's Pizza.
In the final game of this homestand. Back to the studio.
Thanks, guys. Let's talk some golf. Third round of the Players' Championship. Sergio Garcia, Tiger Woods paired together. Tiger watching intently as Sergio tries to get it out of the trees. Couldn't stand the scrutiny. Garcia with bogey. Very next hole, Sergio eyeballing Tiger, who couldn't stand the scrutiny either. That's a bogey. Not a good start for the leaders. Lee Westwood, he started 2 back of the lead. There's a tree. Watch it. Wasn't watching the ball. That's a whiff. It counts as a stroke. He would double bogey the first hole. Now, there was some good golf being played, though. Chris Stroud on the par 3 13th hole. Watch the ball. It's sort of like a funnel. It just sort of makes its way. Gravity does its work, and there it goes into the hole. That's an ace. Now, a weather delay suspended play for the day. Tiger and Sergio tied for second going into Sunday.
And Kingman Kid won it by a nose to Marine Fog.
His nostrils.
It's Kingman Kid by a nostril over Marine Fog.
Earthquakes visiting the Seattle Sounders in MLS action. Scoreless in the 28th minute. Lamar Nagel is going to blast one past Quakes keeper John Bush. Sounders out to a 1-0 lead. All right, guys, settle down. Sounders up 2-0 in the second half. Again, it's Nagel. Again, beating Bush, this time off the post. Sounders up 3-0. Rough afternoon for Chris Wondolowski and the Quakes. Sounders win 4-0. Well, what a flurry of information to start our show. What a flurry of activity the last 48 hours by the San Francisco Giants. First, they lock up Brian Sabian and Bruce Bochy. Then the Giants lock up their franchise player. Oh, by the way, Buster Posey and the Giants host the A's tonight. Mindy Bach is at AT&T Park Live, and she's there with her press pass. Oh, with all the Posey mania at 3rd and King tonight, let's not forget that the visiting A's put on a show there last night, beating the Giants 7-3. For a look at the green and gold, let's go back to the ball yard where Brody Brazil is standing by. Taking a little BP, getting ready for tonight's tilt at 3rd and King against the Giants. Unlike the Giants, the A's who will be home for opening day, but tonight they're making a return engagement to AT&T Park off of last night's impressive win over the G-Men. For the A's Scoop, let's bring in insider Casey Pratt, who's live at China Basin. Good to see you, Casey. A.J. Griffin goes tonight for Oakland. How firm is his hold on the number 4 spot in the rotation? And this should be his first full year in the majors. How's he feeling going into that?
Well, A.J. Griffin started his A's career 6-0. He was the first Oakland pitcher to do that.
Well, Casey, you got a youngster, Nate Fryman. He's in the lineup tonight at first base. This is a guy who has never played above Double-A. Is he going to make the team? And if he does, what does he bring to the table?
I think Nate, I just sat in the dugout with him for a while, and it was funny to see him so in awe of the surroundings at AT&T Park.
Casey Pratt's not in awe. He's our A's insider. Thanks for the time.
Yep.
What do Justin Verlander and Tony Romo have in common? Here's a hint. They share something today with Buster Posey. Cha-ching! We'll explain next on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, this edition of Sportsnet Central. Well, San Jose State has hired ex-Boise State assistant Dave Wojcik as the program's new head basketball coach. He replaces George Nessman, who was fired this month after compiling an 8-year record of 86 and 161. This is Wojcik's first college head coaching job after almost 20 years as an assistant.
Just as captivating as you want a playoff game to be. It was exciting as we welcome you into Hyundai Sportsnet Central. Mindy Bach alongside John Henry Smith.
Well, I like that word captivating, but I'll use another one, thrilling. It was certainly a thrilling day for Bay Area fans as the Warriors beat the odds and beat the Spurs to tie their series at 2 games apiece. Let's kick it now to Papa and the gang at Oracle. It's our Gold Run, sponsored by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Well, we all wondered if the Warriors could win when not shooting an incredibly high percentage. Well, they shot 38% today and still got it done. Probably it helped that the Spurs shot worse and that the Warriors out-rebounded the Spurs by 14. Here's more reaction from Oracle. A's baseball versus Mariners, rubber match of the weekend set. Final game of a 10-game roadie. Teams rocking the pink in honor of breast cancer awareness. Yoenis Cespedes going for the extra awareness. Tough luck Tommy Malone in trouble early. 2 on, 1 out. Kendrys Morales goes deep and he homers to left. His 4th of the year. 3-0 Mariners on top early. First-year Mariner Joe Saunders on the hill for the M's. 8-0 lifetime at Safeco Field. Maybe that's why they signed him. Maybe the A's brought up Luke Moss to replace Coco Crisp because of that. He doubles down the line. Josh Donaldson scores. 3-1 Mariners, but A's have hope. 2 batters later, runners on the corners. Hope gets snuffed out at home plate. Brian Ryan throws to Homes Montero. Nice job of blocking the plate to put Montz out. A's don't score anymore that inning. Bottom of the 4th, still 3-1. Jesus Montero singles to left. Here comes Michael Morse. He's going to get plated. 4-1 Seattle running away. Now a lesson, kids, on how to play defense in the outfield and how not to play defense in the outfield. Still in the 4th, Brendan Ryan, fly ball down the line. In left, Michael Taylor. Nice sliding catch. It sure helps to be 6'5" tall.
And fast.
And very fast. Now, here's how not to do it. The fly ball off Yoenis Cespedes' bat. Michael Morse overruns the ball, drops it. Cespedes to second. However, A's can't take advantage. They do not score. Meanwhile, Joe Saunders was unfettered, unflappable, and ultimately unhittable. In the top of the 6th there, Brandon Moss generating wind power. 6 strikeouts and 6 1/3 for Saunders. Battle of the literally big names. Yorvis Medina in to face Yoenis Cespedes with 2 on and 1 out. Yorvis gets Yoenis to ground to the inning-ending 5-4-3 double play. Bottom of the 7th, Jason Bay came into the game on an 0-for-11 skid. He was 0-for-6 lifetime versus Malone, but that's not Malone pitching. That's Jerry Blevins, and that was a home run to center field. Mariners win 6-1. A's go 3-7 on their road trip. And the A's dropped to below 500 for the 2nd time in the last 3 days after spending most of the year above 500. It's the 5th straight losing start for Malone. The 8 runners left on bases, more of the same. The A's got outscored 44-25 on this now concluded 10-game road trip. So the A's limp home to start a 3-game set against the division-leading Rangers. Our coverage gets rolling at 7 p.m. only on Comcast Sportsnet California. On CSNBayArea.com, our Sharks insider Kevin Kurse highlights the Sharks' need for more efficiency from the 2nd power play unit. Time now for the Quest for the Cup presented by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Team Teal skated Sunday morning, still unaware of who they would be skating against in round 2, but being familiar with their opponent isn't high on the list of Coach Tom McClellan's concerns. Get a gander of some NHL playoff action. Rangers at Capitals, Game 6. Rangers trying to force a Game 7. Scoreless in the 2nd. Derek Brassard, slap shot from the point, gives the Rangers the lead. Braden Holtby, he gets beat glove side. Rangers go up 1-0. Final seconds, Caps down 1. John Carlson's one-timer, saved by Henrik Lundqvist. The Rangers hold on to force Game 7 despite some real fireworks at the finish, as you can see. There's the bell. Time for our Golden Greats, a special Golden Greats presented by Sports Gallery. Today, for all of the mothers out there, we caught up with a few members of the Giants before the game and asked them for some special memories of their moms.
There for me all the time.
I'm John Henry Smith, sending special Mother's Day wishes to the only mother on the CSN Bay Area staff, Mindy Bach, and we send special Mother's Day wishes out to all the moms out there. Thanks for watching Sportsnet Central.